Hello, my water sign friends. Welcome to another daily divine guidance astrology element reading. This is for water signs, sun, moon, and rising. That's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Remember that time is fluid, so this message is for you. When you see it, don't worry about the date or time that it's uploaded. If this message doesn't resonate with you, water signs, that's okay. Every water sign isn't going to be on the same path at the same time. It's a general message. And you can always check your moon and rising element reading. They may sit better with you in your current situation. And then always remember that you and your higher power are in control of your existence and destiny. Okay? Think of tarot as more of a guide than a definite answer to your situation or questions or whatnot. It is a guide. Thank you, angels, guides, spirit, and ancestor, for being with us as we ask for a clear, guided message for our water sign friends for today. What is it that our water sign friends need to know today? Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you. All right, water signs. We are starting off here in Earth energy with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So that's talking about, spiritual poverty, and then pentacles are the coin, right? Money. Could be recovery from a financial loss. So let's see where this takes us. Okay. We then we're still in Earth energy here. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with an Earth sign, or you maybe have a good amount of Earth in your chart, but this still is Earth energy. Queen of Pentacles in reverse is about financial independence, self-care, and then a possible work-home conflict. For maybe some of you, that's a schedule conflict, or yeah, something's interfering between work and home. But what I'm sensing here is that somebody is becoming, so far it's looking like someone's gaining financial independence while still taking care of themselves. They may be doing that in a different way. Maybe they're not spending as much money, but still doing self-care. I feel like self-care came up recently for my water signs. Following this, we have the good old devil herself. Okay, and the devil is all about the shadow self, the dark side of ourselves. Okay, my water sign friends. So this is talking about the parts of us that we don't necessarily care for, which is totally reiterating to me that some of my water sign friends here are doing some self-care work, self-love. This has been a theme for you guys. Self-love, the imposter syndrome thing. I feel like some of my water sign friends have taken a different approach to self-care, and I feel like what is happening for some of my water sign friends is they're not doing it through materialism anymore. Okay, they're actually going within and looking at the darker sides of themselves that they don't care for and trying to figure it out. The devil is about attachment, addiction, restriction, sexuality, and the shadow self. I really see this as being a change in self-care. Some of my water sign friends being more about the actual element of looking within and figuring it out instead of being materialistic, fixing things temporarily with material things, food, shopping, intimacy. I guess that's not a material thing, but it goes along the same lines. Temporary fixes, making that look like self-care. Yes, I just did that. And my water signs are changing that up. They're not doing that anymore. we come right into your element as you look at the shadow self and you start to, go, okay, these are the things I don't like about myself. These are how am I going to fix this? Blah, 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 blah. Not blah, 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 blah. But you know what I mean. Like you're questioning, you're looking, you're seeking answers, you're learning, you're growing. As you do that, you come into the Queen of Cups, which is your energy. I'm seeing my water sign friends who are resonating with this. They've been struggling a lot with themselves and the way they feel about themselves. You're coming into a place of compassion and care for yourself in a newfound way. I really feel like this is a way, I'm sensing that this is an actual true self-love. Okay. And love is not perfect. Love is unconditional. So even in those moments when we hate ourselves, when we're sad, we feel down, where we don't like the way we look, or we don't, feel good enough, we're still loving ourselves because love isn't perfect. It's unconditional. So I feel like you're learning that, my water sign friends. The Queen of Cups is very intuitive, very caring, and emotionally stable. And I really, truly believe this all has to do with you and how you are, it's like coexisting the spirit with the physical, like how you are existing within yourself. There's an acceptance happening. There's a growth, a learning process happening with the shadow self. Remember, my water sign friends, every single one of us on this planet has a shadow side. No one is all light. And that is the beauty of life, because from the shadow self is where we learn and grow. One of the ways, right? Situations, shadow self. What builds the shadow self? Usually situations. I mean, some people are born with darker shadows than others, but so this is the Hierophant in reverse. This is earth energy as well. So we have earth. The devil is also earth energy. Either you have a good amount of earth in your chart, or just like with my fire sign friends and having a lot of air around them, you could be very influenced by an earth sign right now. Maybe an earth sign is helping you to learn these things, or helping you through this really beautiful, like, growth spurt. I think I used the same words for air signs today. And if you can't think of any earth signs, my son is an earth sign. You can count me as your helper if you'd like. Oh, that was a little bit conceited. I'm so sorry, my water sign friends. But the Hierophant in reverse, going back to what we should be talking about, is about personal beliefs, freedom. I love this for you guys. I just heard and being right under that devil. And look at how in reverse this Mother Mary figure here is looking right up at that devil. It's like she's guiding from below. She's guiding from the shadow self. The divine never leaves us. So the Hierophant, again, earth energy, personal beliefs, freedom, challenging the status quo. I personally believe, I know that for my water sign friends, this Hierophant in reverse is a part of your connection to the divine, your personal connection to the divine, and that connection helping you through this work here, and especially with the position that's happening there. What other messages can we get for our water sign friends? You are moving on, babies. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Three of Wands traditionally talks about progress, expansion, foresight, and possible overseas opportunities. The way I see this card depicted in this deck is that this goddess is blurry. There we go. She is like, all right, I'm going to leave my comfort zone, but I'm taking one of my staffs. I'm leaving my two at home. So, I still have my home, but I'm moving on. This is like that growth spurt I was talking about. You still have your core self, your core beliefs that you're learning that love is not perfect, and you're moving toward a more unconditional love of self. You guys, you are moving away from this. It's almost like a codependency on the shadow self. Like you almost have been identifying more with that than your light, than the light of you. Oh, I got chills. You guys are serious about this. You guys are serious about this moving forward. No more dependency on the negative. You want to be positive, and you are really connecting with the divine here. Yep. We have the Ten of Pentacles. And this card traditionally talks about financial wealth and security, family, long-term success, contributions. And I really feel like this card is telling you that the changes that you're making, the things that you're doing, are really going to be like, this is going to be you for the long haul. This change is not a temporary transformation for you, my water sign friends. This is not temporary. This is the real deal. This really is the shift into unconditional love. Again, understanding that love is not perfect, but it is unconditional. And again, let me reiterate that means that it's okay to feel sad, bad, blah, 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 whatever. It's okay to feel negative things, but as long as you have that unconditional love, you're not going to be wrapped up in those feelings and overwhelmed and consumed by them, and 20 years later still living them. Do you understand what I'm saying? We're going to end it. We go from the Three of Wands to the Two of Wands, and we're going to end it here. Future planning, progress, decisions, and baby, it's all about discovery. This is a beautiful discovery of self. This is all about making things better, brighter, and more easier for you to cope with emotional things or any kind of happenings in the future. This is a beautiful reading for you, reading for you, my water sign friends. I am so excited for you. I love this. You're really putting in the work and you're making it happen. That shadow self will always be a part of you, but you're not dependent on it anymore. You are changing that and you're coming into your light. I hope that this reading resonated well with you. If it did, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you tomorrow with another astrology element reading, my water sign friends. Bye.